Hey everyone, I'm inside FIFA 22 and here I'm going to show you how to access the practice arena and show you what it's good for and what it's cack for. Okay, so let's first of all find it. You can see on my screen it says practice arena. I bet it doesn't on your screen if you're looking for it. And that's because you've got to hit the play menu first. That first menu basically gives the last things you were looking at, and one of which was for my practice arena. So when you're here, go to quick play modes and practice arena is hiding in there. Now, if you wish, you can select a particular player and select a keeper. So if you want to play against one or in particular, that's quite good to do that. I'm just going to stick with the default, see who comes up. Oh, and I've got Firmino. Okay, so let's go. So one thing that really bugs me about the practice arena is you can't change the camera. You are stuck with this behind the view. And who the heck plays FIFA from behind the player like this? You know, you're always left to right or right, in the game, or right to left, side on with the telecam or the EA cam. And it's just annoying because then you can't really get an idea of how you're shooting here. So you think, well, what the heck is the point of using this practice arena if I can't do that? Well, there are a couple of benefits which I'm going to highlight here. One of which is you could think about learning your skill moves, which are going to be the same in here as they would be elsewhere. So for example, a particular skill move, if we stop Roberto or Bobby Firmino, as he's known in Scousland. I don't know if that was a bad Scouse accent. Sorry, Liverpool. I'm a big Liverpool fan, hence I've got Bobby here. But anyway, so for example, if I held down LT plus RB, he would do this. That's called ball juggle, so that's the skill move. Okay, completely pointless in a game. How about this one? This is, oh no, I can't do it. Come on, Bobby. There you go, a little spin round. So you just sort of spin around the... Oh, that's an interesting cross to no one, Bobby. Spin around the right stick for that particular skill move. Now, another thing that gets on my wick about the practice arena, it would be cool if I could bring up the menu for the skill move, but oh no, that's too useful. The only thing that comes up when you hit the menu button is you can select sides. Completely pointless. Come on, EA, sort it out. Give me access to the damn skill moves in the practice arena and give me a camera that's side on. Anyway, where would you find those things? So if you want to think about skill moves, I come out of the practice arena, see how annoying this is, and then I come back out of here to the play mode, and I come back out of there to the home screen. I'm hitting B, by the way. Go to customize. What a pain in the butt. Then I go to settings, and then I can finally find skill moves and celebrations here with the right stick. You don't really want, well, I suppose you can practice your celebrations as well in that screen, in theory. But you go to skill moves, and then you've got all of these different skill moves that you can access here and have a little look through them. So you can see ball juggle LT plus RB is there, but you could have a little look at other ones. One thing to point out is the skill moves require a star rating for the character that you're on. So make sure that the player has the star rating required for the skill move you do. So for example, Bobby's pretty skillful, but if you go for, say, I don't know, centre back, they may not be able to do all these cool moves. So check what star rating they are on their player bio. I will do a separate movie dedicated to skill moves. But we're talking about practice arena, and I digress. Let's go back to the practice arena because there was some other stuff I wanted to show you about it. So here we go. So we're back in here. So you're thinking, well, what the heck is this useful for? Well, here's one thing that you might like. If you go right the way up here to penalty area and then press your directional up button, you can start messing around with learning penalties. Now, penalties, you can have the target on or off, so I can turn it off with the up button on my D-pad. I find it's damn hard without that though, so I like to float around here, and then the more you hold down the shoot button, oh look, he's having to shoot now, because I was too slow. Too slow, Bobby. Let's go back, let's do another one. Alright, so move it to where you want it, and then bosh. Ah, that was terrible. Let's try again. But you get the idea anyway. So we go here. Whoops. So you can do that in the practice arena. You can practice those penalties. It would be nice if there was a way of just repeating that penalty. You can probably practice them elsewhere, to be fair. But just like, you can just mix it up in the practice arena. That was a terrible penalty. I'm not doing very well. Another thing you can do, though, that's quite nice is you can move wherever you'd like to practice a free kick. Now, this would obviously be a bit better with players on there, but I suppose it's a quick way. And I suppose the thing here is the variety that you've got. So you can just practice an area here for, say, free kicks. It's probably going to miss. Looks like it's going to miss. Nice pass to the keeper, Bobby. But you get the idea. So I personally would love this to have access to the skill moves, change the camera. It'd be cool if you could pop up some little sort of robot players or whatever to block off free kicks and things like that, but you can't. But that's where you access it. That's what you can do with it. A couple of minor things you can do. You can switch sides. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can do that. So I'm now the keeper. So there's a little way of practicing being the keeper, I suppose. So maybe that's useful, possibly. And that's about it, really. So we can go back to the other sides there. Customize controls. So you think, oh, maybe I can see all the stuff here. You can only see the basics, I'm afraid. So you can only see these bits, attack and defense. So slightly useful, not a great deal though. And that's it, really. So I hope that was useful to you. If it was, give us a thumbs up, please. That's much appreciated. Have a look at the rest of my channel if you're interested in FIFA 22. I'll pop some other tutorials at the end of this video for you to have a little look at, as well as my FIFA 22 playlist. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. Help me support it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another tutorial.